Would you like to know how to advertise a consulting business? That's actually what I do. All of my clients are coaches or consultants, and I help them leverage YouTube for lead generation for their businesses. In fact, we've been able to get this working so well that just from YouTube leads, we're generating 7-figure revenue streams. In a couple cases, 8-figure revenue streams just from this strategy on YouTube. We're going to compare a lot of things. We're going to look at social media. We're going to specifically look at LinkedIn. We're going to talk about how you can target the right audience and know that these are your ideal customers. We're going to talk about the difference between paid and organic. We're going to talk about a reasonable budget, or even how you can do things that are free versus paid advertising. And we're going to take a close look at content marketing specifically on YouTube. So let's dive right in. How do I advertise my consulting services without sounding too salesy? Most of the advertising or marketing that businesses do is paying to put ads in front of people, and that just starts out on the wrong foot. It sounds really salesy because people aren't wanting to hear it. We're interrupting them, we're forcing them to watch an ad before they can watch what they want. So the best approach is actually to take a different approach. Instead of pushing your content in front of them when they're not wanting to see it, creating content that they're searching for. So we're going to talk about different ways that you can put your content in front of people when they're searching for it. How can I use social media to promote my consulting services? Let's talk about the difference between nurturing and marketing, okay? Because a lot of companies will call social media marketing just posting a lot of content on social media. And so maybe you're currently doing that. Maybe you're putting out regular content saying, yeah, I'm marketing. But if we look at the difference between nurturing and marketing, nurturing meaning these people already know who you are, they're already friends with you, or they're already subscribed to whatever. And if you put a piece of content there, you're continuing to give them content. These are, again, your existing tribe. So marketing being these people have never heard of you before, so your content is getting in front of new people. That's what I would call marketing. So just think about your different platforms that you're using. If you're using Facebook or Instagram, these are your friends, these are your connections, and any content that you post, you're continuing to nurture them. What about your email list? Okay, these are subscribers. These are people who already know who you are. They've subscribed, they've gotten emails from you before, and every new email that you send out, you're continuing to build that relationship. You're nurturing them. What about your podcast? Yep, they're nurturing. They're regular listeners. They're going to come back and listen every week. So how would you market then? How can you create content, or how can you post something on social media that would market to new people? Well, I think that's why so many people want something to go viral. They think, wow, if that's viral, that's going to grow my list, or grow my subscribers, or grow my friends. The challenge with viral content is, one, it's very elusive. For every 1,000 pieces of content that are created hoping to go viral, it's probably something like one that actually does go viral. Now, that's the one that we see. We see the pieces of content that go viral, but we don't see the hundreds and thousands of pieces of content that wanted to that never did. It's very, very elusive. How many posts have you had go viral? Now, the other thing that I want to bring up is how many leads did that viral piece of content get you? Yeah, you're kind of wishing that this piece, this lead generator, you're wishing that that one would go viral, but instead it was this cute cat, or this funny thing, or this accident. The stuff that goes viral is typically the wrong content. Let's consider search. Okay, so there's not too many platforms that have a good search engine. There's Google and there's YouTube. But if you make content that people are searching for, then your content is going to be found by these people who've never heard of you before, and now they find your video. And this works extremely well when you provide consulting, because you have expertise, right? You're consulting them on their business, or on their life, or on their finances. You have a lot of expertise, and that's why they hire you, so that you can provide them that information. Well, these people, they go to Google and YouTube, and they're typing in all types of specific questions. They're trying to find help, but they don't know that you exist. So if you can simply find out what questions are they asking, you can make videos that will pull them in. And so it works really well for marketing. You're getting your content in front of people who've never heard of you before. How can I advertise my consulting business using LinkedIn? I'm just going to throw in a little side topic here, because this actually works. It can work in a way to get your content or your message in front of people who've never heard of you before. LinkedIn's search engine is terrible, so we'll come back to YouTube's search engine. You don't want to push, you don't want to promote, you don't want to message people spam, can interrupt them. But imagine if you did a search for people who are your target audience. Let's say there's certain type of people that you provide consulting to, and you can search and you can find and create a list of these people on LinkedIn. All I want you to do is two things. One, polish your profile. Make your profile not be a resume, but have it be like a landing page or a website that really talks about them in terms of how you can help them, right? So polish your profile, and then I want you to send a message to each of these people and just give them a sincere compliment. Like, what is it about them that you can appreciate, that you can commend, and tell them to keep up the great work? Then that's it, right? That's it. All I want you to do is compliment them and sit back and see what will happen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what will happen. Okay, these people are gonna go to your profile. They're gonna respond to you, they're gonna say thank you, but a lot of them are gonna go to your profile and they're gonna read and learn about you. They're gonna go visit your website, they're gonna go visit your YouTube channel, they're gonna watch videos. They might even schedule appointments with you, all from just giving them a compliment. What is a reasonable budget for advertising my consulting business? So here's what you should consider when weighing the costs of any type of campaign, whether it's organic or paid, because any costs for advertising, they come out of your profits. So let's say here's all your revenue, but you've got all your different expenses, and then you've got your leftover profit. Well, if you're going to decide to advertise, you've got to decrease that amount of profits. When you take on these new customers, it actually costs more to fulfill. It costs more overhead to help these customers, and so you need more profit on that for that to make sense. A lot of my colleagues will have huge budgets for advertising. They'll be spending like $400,000 a month, which I think is insane. The reason they do it is because they can bring in $500,000 in that same month. So they're spending a huge amount for a little bit of a margin. Now, I think that is extremely risky. What if you were to contrast that with something that was evergreen? So what if that $400,000 spend, let's say it brought you in $500,000, but the next month brought in another $500,000 or another $500,000 or another. Let's look at another example or different numbers. Let's say you in total, you spent $10,000 and in the first month, you only got a $2,000 return, but the next month another two, the next month another two. Okay, so it would take you 5 months to break even, but what if it lasted for years and years? And now you just had this evergreen marketing system that brought you $2,000, $2,000, $2,000. That's the type of systems that I like to create, and especially if this investment that you're putting in the beginning is really just time and not finances, but then it starts to bring you in leads and more sales and more clients. That's what this strategy can really do for you. I've created another video right here on YouTube. It's called my 3-video YouTube funnel for lead generation. Now, if you watch this video, you'll see the 3 simple videos that I recommend that you create that works really well to pull in these people organically. They don't feel like they're being sold to, just to build a relationship, to really build value, and how you turn those people into leads that are excited to talk to you about your services and about your consulting. So I'm really excited for you to learn this strategy. Go watch that video now, the 3-video YouTube funnel for lead generation.